Xbox has no doubt a lot going for it, and you know what? I get, I always am out there pumping the good fight. You know what I mean? I'm fighting the good fight. I'm a big Xbox fan. I'm talking about Xbox. Bringing the latest news, rumors, updates, all that kind of stuff. Talking about games. I get a lot of stuff sent to me. I relay that to you guys, and sometimes it's a little bit difficult because with the good stuff comes sometimes some of the bad, and it's like almost in the community you're not allowed to have a negative opinion on something. And I get that Xbox has been crapped on for years since the beginning, and some people are sick of that, but you have to understand where I'm coming from as someone who has spent over $1,500 on Xbox One consoles in a 4-year span. I want some movement on Microsoft's part, and Xbox fans shouldn't have to beg. We shouldn't have to plead. We're paying consumers, and we should get some kind of roadmap to pay off our belief in this system. I used to think it was kind of crazy, and that was my wrong, right? I was wrong there when I used to go, why are PlayStation fans buying a PlayStation 4 on the promise of games years from now? Well, that's what you do. It's a roadmap. Businesses do it. PUBG just recently did it. They updated their roadmap with how they're going to do their updates and maps and all this kind of stuff. The Division, the game. I'm not a fan of that game, but they just updated their roadmap for everybody to see, right? They're getting more updates, and they announced a sequel. My question is, why do Xbox fans have to beg and plead for a morsel, a scrap of any type of news? Like, this shouldn't be the way it is. I get that you canceled Scalebound and Fable Legends. Ooh, that stings a lot. Ouch. That's the name of the game. It's business. It happens. It happens to everybody, though. That's the thing, right? It happens to Nintendo. It happens to Sony. It happens in the industry. Games get canceled. Games get delayed. You don't always get hate for that. If a game needs to get polished, it gets polished. I just think that it's ridiculous that we as Xbox fans cheer for announcements of services, and then we get mad at each other if somebody gets upset over a lack of announcements or a lack of games. There's nothing wrong with liking the console, which I love the Xbox One X. I think it's great, and hate the fact that Microsoft is so nonchalant and non-committal about games that are coming, right? If they're not coming, then they're not coming. If you've got something coming in the next couple of years, then why the hell aren't you telling us, right? Just tell us. It's not going to, if it gets delayed or canceled, then whatever. At least you have something to satisfy people. And this is why I think people were so upset with the Inside Xbox news, right? And then, like, they announced the State of Decay 2 Collector's Edition. It looks badass. Why wouldn't that be something that you announce on your own show? Sure, you want to give IGN the scoop, quote-unquote, of State of Decay 2 gameplay? Well, at least announce your Collector's Editions on there. That would have been pretty cool, right? It seems like the cool things they let everybody else do, and then you just save like the boring, stodgy grandparent things for yourselves, and that's frustrating. And like I said, Xbox fans should not be second-class citizens. Xbox fans should be right on the cusp of everything. You might go, oh well, we get the best third-party games, and we do for the most part. But at the end of the day, developers aren't going out of their way to do 4K assets like I thought they would. We have a handful of games to do that, and they look much, much better on the Xbox One X. And then for the most part, you just have people that will just use a slightly higher resolution, or they'll use the dynamic resolution on both, and they're the exact same game. But because the Xbox One X is more powerful, the dynamic resolution will hit a higher resolution, and that's all the advantage we're getting. So where the real advantages are with consoles are the exclusives. So the exclusives are supposed to really showcase what the consoles can do, and the fact that, and this is true, and I'm pretty sure this isn't wrong, but if I am wrong, then please correct me. Our last AAA new IP announcement exclusively was 2015. That was Sea of Thieves. We're in 2018. Our last new AAA exclusive announcement that's not a Forza game was also 2015. And I do realize that I have to point out that ReCore is not a AAA game, and that Dead Rising 4, although it came in 2016, was not an exclusive. It was a timed deal. So if you're not counting Forza games, we haven't had a new AAA exclusive announcement, even a sequel, since 2015. And I find that to be problematic as an Xbox owner, as an Xbox fan. They knew they were going to come out with these consoles, and they knew that they would need games, and they keep introducing these services, and it makes no sense because you have no content to push your service. It's just asinine to me. I would love your guys' feedback. This is pretty much all I have to say on the subject for right now. It's not being negative, it's being truthful, and hopefully E3 brings out some good stuff. I'm still high on the Xbox One X and think it's great, and look forward to playing a lot of the games on there. Sea of Thieves, of course, we're actually kind of set for this year, in my opinion, but I want to know what's coming after. You know, what's coming after, and it should be more than just Halo and Forza 8 next year. I'm just saying. Let me know what you guys think. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.